Good afternoon to ya. Yes, this is Tracy coming back to you with another video. My lunch video for y'all. Yes, and it's Friday, baby. No, I didn't say that right. Baby. Yes. If this is your first time tuning in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified when the girl upload another video and leave me a comment. Today I went across the street to the co-op and I'm having, they call this bean soup. I call it beans. It's called white chili bean soup. That's what this is. And let me pull this up for you to see it. And you know I'm getting ready to drench this in hot sauce. Ooh, spilling it. It's good. It's like a chili bean. It seems like they tried to make some chili beans. But you know I gotta drench this in hot sauce, y'all. I got to drench this in hot sauce, but this ain't leveled. So yeah, I wanted to spend my lunch with y'all and talk to y'all today. I told y'all I'd come back with my lunch video. And just spilling it all over myself. That's good. I love chili beans. My Tabasco. Not Tabasco sauce. Oh man, this is so good. I love me some chili beans. But look, I had something on my mind, y'all, and I hope it's okay. But what was on my mind today was stagnation. Now, let me explain stagnation to you. First, let me give you a scenario. You're on a job, and you really like the job. You start off really liking it, but now you feel stuck. You feel like a plant in a tree pot, and the plant won't grow because it's in a pot that's too small. So the branches they're growing, but they're tangling all up. And you need to get in a bigger pot so the branches can start spreading out so the tree can grow. Okay, that's one way of looking at it. Let's say you're in a relationship and you both are not on the same page. You started off on the same page, but somewhere down the line, one of y'all took a left turn. Okay, so, and it's like, now you're so busy replacing and fixing, you're not growing, you're not moving, nothing is progressing. So it's like this. Have you ever ran on a treadmill? And you know how you'd be running on a treadmill? You just be running and running and running and running. And you be sweating and sweating. You're burning calories and you sweating, but you ain't going nowhere. That's like in a relationship. You married, both of y'all working. And one of you guys keep running up the credit card bill, and you guys are working, you both pay it, but you paying on credit card bills, or you replacing, he didn't wreck the car, or like I said, ran up the credit card bill, or just spending money, unnecessarily. And every time you get your check, you paying your regular bills. You got to pay your mortgage and your lights and your heat and all that stuff and your food and daycare or whatever. But all the extra money is going back to fixing everything that the other person then messed up. See, somewhere down the line, one of y'all got off the road, got off the trail. Y'all hiking the same way, but one of y'all then went off the trail. And now you're stagnated. You're working hard, but you ain't nothing moving. Ain't nothing changing. You're not being elevated. You're not progressing. You can't see anything. And you're just still on that treadmill. Now the calories you're burning on that treadmill is all the bills that you're paying. And the sweat that you're getting from that treadmill is all the back replacing stuff that person done messed up. That's where the sweat coming in at. And you just running and running and running on this treadmill, and you ain't going nowhere. And stagnation was on my mind today. Because I even feel stagnated right now today in my life. I feel stagnated. You know, because when you work hard and you trying to do stuff and you so busy replacing, you so busy going back fixing what that person done messed up, or you on your job working hard, going to school to get a better promotion, but ain't nothing happening. And you working and working and working. Yeah, your bills are getting paid, but you're not going to the next level. This is what I'm drinking today. Lemon ginger. See, you want to eventually, it's hard when you're working and then you're in a relationship. Yes, it's hard work. But eventually you want to start going to another level. Especially when you guys are supposed to be wanting to go to the next level. You guys are supposed to be on the same page. And now you're stagnated. Because you're so busy going backwards. And then after you go backwards and fix the other thing that was messed up, you still in the same spot. Stagnation is the worst thing to be in. Even on a job. It can be like that on a job. Look at this big old piece of meat. That's turkey meat. It's turkey chili. I had to bring that today because it's been on my mind. See, it gets frustrating when you work hard and then you don't see nothing happening. And then that's one scenario. But then if you're working hard, you and somebody else together, and that other person is going against the grind by being careless, and now you got to go back and replace everything that you didn't already had. Now you can't buy nothing new because you got to go back and replace the old. You got to go back and replace what they done messed up. Whether it's a credit card bill, car, tickets, maybe grown kids coming in, being irresponsible. And then you going helping out the kids without telling the other person, and you going against the grain. Or being on a job and you're not growing. And you just feel like you just here every day, and then it turns into a job. You used to like it. You used to love it. It used to be a career. Now it's a job. And every morning when you wake up, you be trying to think of an excuse not to go, and you done ran out of them. You didn't use everything down to the dog, the mama, sister, brother, kids. You didn't went through all kind of excuses not to go to work. Now you ran out, so now you're forced to go to work. That's bad. Stagnation is bad. How do we get out of stagnation, you guys? What changes do you have to make in your life to get out of stagnation? I want y'all to comment and tell me that. I have a few ideas, but I want to hear y'all's. And you in a relationship and you feeling stagnated. You climbing this mountain. Both of y'all supposed to be climbing it together. But the other person still doing something to make you fall down a couple of steps. And then after you grab him and pull him back up to you, y'all back at the same level again, and as you getting ready to climb again, and then he or she then looked the wrong way and slipped a little bit. Instead of staying focused on the mountain, on the climb, he looking around because he seen a cigarette butt on the mountain. So he's looking down there, and now one of his foot then slipped down some. So now you got to stop what you doing, pull him back up to you again, and then now you got to start back climbing back up that hill again. Or you just constantly running on a treadmill. How do we get off that treadmill? Just running, sweating on this treadmill and ain't going nowhere. Just running on a treadmill. It's moving, but you ain't going nowhere. You're in the same spot. Running on a treadmill in the same spot. We got to get off that treadmill and start walking. Sometimes we got to dig deep in ourselves. I'm going to give you one of my ideas. I'm waiting on y'all, so I'm going to give you one of mine. Sometimes we got to dig deep in ourselves to find a way to get off that treadmill. We got to analyze our situation in a clear mind. Don't do it when you're emotional. Don't do it when you're upset and sad and mad, because then you don't see it clearly. You're reacting and you're making a decision out of your emotions. Can't do that. We got to figure out a way to get off that treadmill. And I'm saying that because I'm talking about myself too. Stagnation. And the worst thing about stagnation is when you're stagnated because of someone else or because of no opportunity. See, someone else can stagnate you and hold you down, hold you back, keep you from being all you can be. A person can do that. And in a job situation, there's really nothing you can do about that but go to school and do what you need to do. But we have to figure out a way to get out that job too, by going to school or studying or doing whatever. We have to figure out a way to get off that treadmill. What's keeping you on the treadmill? What is keeping you stagnated? And the worst thing to be is stagnated, especially when somebody is making you stagnated. Going against the grain or grind. Stagnation ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, y'all. Ain't no joke. I hope y'all having a good day. That was on my mind. And I really hope you don't mind me coming with you with that. I hope you don't mind that.